Hello, welcome to another exciting edition of Asanka Delight, only on TV3. My name is Jackie Ankara. As always, I'm honored, I'm delighted and privileged to be in the center of your homes. I hope you're ready to have a great time. This evening, my guest is a CEO, and that means your Sunday evening just became a little more organized. Richard Akita, CEO of Blenheim and Moorcraft. Hello.
Hello.
How are you,
I'm
CEO?
fine.
So I've just said that our evening's suddenly going to become organized, because that's what CEOs do. You put the organization into everything, don't you? I mean, that's what you're supposed to do. You try.
We try.
I like that.
Yes.
What do you love about your job?
I love the impact it makes. I am fortunate to have a good team around me, so I have an idea and they turn it into reality.
Oh, good. So a good team is important.
Very important, yes.
Ah, that's lesson one. I've learned that. What are you making for us today?
Today I am going to make you sweet potato with R as a starter, and then I'm going to have infused spaghetti.
Ah, and I hear you didn't have a whole lot of time to prepare for this. I wonder what you would have cooked if you had had a lot more time.
Oh, that I would have gone to a bit of Sierra Leone, and I would have gone a little bit to the West Indies as well.
Oh, my mom's from both places, but I
Really?
should tell you more about that later.
Okay.
So what ingredients do we need for our meal?
Okay, for our meal we need obviously the sweet potato. The bigger the better. And then my ingredient for the R, the peppers, and that will be my starter. And then for the main meal I have the pita bread, garlic, onions, mushrooms, the seafood medley, a little bit of mayonnaise, and a selection of vegetables.
You cook a lot?
I try.
Okay, so this is not new to you.
No, it's not.
You're not going to be fussing about the kitchen.
I will try my best.
I will not be needing a doctor.
No, not at all.
Okay, I take his word for it. He's good in the kitchen. I will not be needing a doctor, but you must keep on watching after the break. Giving you the very best on a Sunday evening, all the vitamins and minerals that you need right here on Asanka Delight. Richard Akita, CEO of Blenheim and Moorcraft. Where did you get that name, Blenheim and Moorcraft?
Blenheim and Moorcraft. I got it from, Blenheim is a place where the UK, English actually won a war against the Germans. So it's a place of victory. And Moorcraft in the 17th century were a philanthropic family, and they gave loads of money away. So Blenheim and Moorcraft to me means financial victory.
Oh wow, I like that. But well, so here we are with our sweet potato iron. What do we begin with?
Well, I've already started cutting it, and I will cut this one as well. And I have preheated my oil, and once I wash this, I'll put a little bit of salt. Then, cutting this is actually going to a gin. So I'll just quickly rinse this,
Okay.
and then thank you. Then I put a little bit of salt to taste.
But everything about you is abrofusem. I mean, your menu is, your accent is, your company is. So where does all that abrofo influence come in?
At the age of 17, my parents sent me to London, and I've been living in London for the last 30 years.
Oh, you have 30?
Yes.
Oh wow, that's a long
And
time.
I
That's a
came back-
lifetime.
yes. I've only just come back to to Ghana. Today will be my 1 year and 4 days.
Oh.
I'm relocating to Ghana with my wife.
Oh, wow. Yeah. So welcome then, Akwaba.
Thank you. Okay, so whilst this is frying, this is going to be blended in there. Can you smell the aroma? So it's ready now.
Nice and smooth.
It's nice and smooth, but the only thing with pepper is if I open it now, we will run away from here.
I will, because you can see where I am already. I'll have a head start.
Yes, so I'll leave it here for now.
In a safe place.
Yes, for it to calm down, and then I will take out the potatoes, which are ready.
So this is just like atomo and shito, really.
I think it reminds me of my school days. I went to one of the best schools in Ghana.
Oh dear, let's not have an argument about best schools in Ghana, because everyone knows I went to the best school in Ghana. Which one did you go to?
I went to the only West African secondary school in the world.
And it is?
West African Secondary School.
WAS?
Yes.
Good Lord. You don't look like you went to WAS.
Yes, this was when it was back in Lagos Town, or Accra New Town, as we call it. So can I start on my main?
Oh yes, certainly.
Yeah?
Certainly.
So now I'm just warming up the pan a little bit, and then I'm going to start with my main. So I'm going to try and see if I can multitask, which generally men...
Which any CEO should do.
Yes, we are supposed to. So we do that. So whilst that's getting ready, I'm going to start with my onions.
So let me take the atomo out of the way and stack it. Sorry, let me just take that.
Oh, thank you very much.
Set that aside. By the pepper, the famous R.
Yes. Don't worry, the R would make everything all right at the end of the day. So
it puts the balance.
Oh, yes.
Okay.
Once you get the sweet, then you would have the R.
So you've only been in Ghana a year and then a few months, a few days?
A few days.
4 days.
Yeah, 4 days, yes. Whilst I was in the UK, I mean, when we arrived, I actually wanted to come back to Ghana.
So we're crushing our garlic.
You're crushing the garlic. I find it easier using the knife. I'm not a chef, but I see the chefs do this on TV all the time.
I know, I see them as well.
And when you do it, it's actually quite a nice feeling. Especially when you've had a hard day.
When you come back and crush.
Yeah, and then all the people you've done business with and all the wonderful things you've had done during the course of the day, you just take one, and if it's the banker who you don't agree with,
crush.
Yes, if it's the doctor's report,
crush.
Yeah. If it's the devil himself,
crush.
Okay. Yep.
So garlic goes in first?
Yes.
Just any particular reason?
No, just a Richard way.
Okay.
And then I try not to use too much oil. So you can see I'm just getting it frying on the in there. Some ginger I have already got. I just cut it down a little bit. And it's quite chunky. And because seafood actually doesn't take very long to cook, I'm just going to get the infusion in the ginger, the garlic.
You didn't scrape all the skin off your ginger?
Because again, it's maintaining taste. Don't forget, after 30 years of being in the wonderful UK, most of the food we get are processed or they're dried, so you don't get a lot of the kick. So I...
Enjoying Ghana.
Yes, so Ghana is good.
And all the blessings that come with it.
Yes.
Minus the pepper.
Minus the pepper. So I'm not, I mean, I did test these peppers and they're not very hot.
But there's a jingma. Jingma is really quite hot.
Not as the, if you're from the West Indies, the Scotch bonnet is much hotter than this. So you can see it's doing its own wonderful, the flavor's coming out. Then I've got my mushrooms.
Goes right in.
Then a wonderful seafood medley. And then that goes in.
I hear you were in retail for a very long time.
I was in retail. I worked with my first company, actually the retail management. The first company I worked with was called Richards, ladies wear chain, and a few people used to think it belonged to me.
Isn't that nice?
Oh yes, it has a nice feeling to it. But the beauty is, whilst I was in Richards, being ladies wear, I was the first black male manager in that organization.
Oh, wow.
Yes. And that's where I got the foundation of all the things I'm doing, the management of things.
Oh, good for us.
See? So, so for a Wasarian to have arrived in the UK and then to be able to do certain things, I thank God for WAS.
Oh, me too. I thank God for WAS. Are you in touch with your old schoolmates?
Some of them, because I left when I was in Form 5.
You don't know where they are? Oh dear.
So if you're watching and you're from WAS, please look
Contact Richard.
Yes. Can you see what's happening now? The heat is just doing all the cooking, is just simmering up, and the seafood is just cooking slowly.
And nicely.
Yes. So that's going to be there, and then I just need to get this ready so I can start cooking the pasta. And finally, I will do the vegetables at the end. So just the pepper and then some little bit of seasoning. Can you smell it?
Oh, I can smell it and I love it.
Yeah?
I can smell it and I love it. What qualities do you think have made you successful as a CEO, as a business person, as a professional?
Listening to people. And if you listen to people, you go a long way. One of the things I learned very early is, as clever as I like to think I am, I'm not. And by having the right team of people around you, when they suggest things, you're paying them good money. So they suggest ideas and you should listen and empower them to actually go ahead and do it. So it's been one of the fortunate things I've found in my business life.
How is our seafood doing?
Oh, the seafood is ready.
Is it doing excellently?
It's doing excellently.
Okay.
Yes, so it's ready. I'm just going to take it off. Just put it to that side for now whilst I put the...
Well, I think you've done well so far.
Okay, so that's sorted. I'll move this to this side. And then remember the wonderful pepper that you were running away from. Now it should have calmed down a bit.
And let me take a deep breath.
I should follow your suit as well.
I'm ready.
Isn't it? Look how red. The Ghana would say how succulent it looks. Okay, and all I'm now doing is just preparing. Hopefully my water will boil quickly, and then once it does, I'm getting my vegetables ready. And all I'm doing with the vegetables so that I don't look too Ghanaian. So I'm just going to add a little bit of vegetables to make it balanced.
Okay.
As I've been told today that kelewele is actually a side dish and not a dessert. So I've got some cauliflower, Which, again, the chunkier the better. A little sweet pepper.
That's really cute.
Yes. This have already been washed.
Oh, I can testify.
Thank you. So you see, I've done the hot pepper and I'm doing the
mild pepper.
The mild pepper.
What's going to happen to these veggies to make them better?
I'm going to stir fry that. So I'm just waiting.
Oh, you're going to stir fry.
Ooh, this is nice and ready. So but I'll do that last so that I can get the best vitamin A.
AKA beta carotene.
Beta carotene, yeah, that vitamin A. I would still go on that front.
So our spaghetti's on the fire, and when we return from the break, we'll put everything together, and we shall have a beautiful meal, perfect for a Sunday evening. Stay right where you are.
All I'm now doing is just going to infuse my
You've been busy?
I've been trying to be busy.
Oh wow. What's going on here?
All I'm now doing is just trying to get the seafood into my cake of spaghetti.
I like this. I like this. This is something I'm going to really enjoy.
And then you serve it straight from the pot. No need to be posh.
Oh, yeah? Okay. So we're ready. We're ready.
We're almost ready. Remember the word almost?
Almost.
Almost ready. So that's there. And then the last thing I do, because I brought the Syrian bread, for those who can't do the R, I've just got some cloves of garlic. I'm just going to crush it. Trying to bring a little bit of Spanish into everything. And then
do you speak Spanish?
Oh, poquito. Just small.
Okay. Does your wife speak Spanish?
Fluently, reads and writes.
What else does she speak fluently? Arabic?
Arabic, no. She sold that to me. And I didn't give her any change. No, she speaks Ga very well. And then you have your tree. So she's.
So this is our garlic.
This garlic mixed with mayonnaise, and the Spanish call it alioli.
Alioli.
Yes, and
it's a dip.
Just a dip for the bread.
Oh, great.
Should in case when you taste the and it's too
you need a rescue.
You rescue yourself.
Okay.
So that's that, and it's ready to serve.
It is. Yes. Great stuff. So I shall have to sit down.
Yes, please.
But I brought this for you from Indomie.
Oh, wow.
All my guests get this. So have you been to the beach since you've been back?
Not yet. That's
so you can take that with you when you go to the beach.
Much.
And I've got some books in there.
Oh, wow.
For when you're rhyming and when all the lovely ideas come for business, you can put. So there.
Thank you.
Plenty goodies.
Thank you.
So you see, your tublon home, we're generous.
Yes, and you've won.
And who's tasting?
I brought a young lady with me. She makes me look good.
She does?
Yes, she's my PA, Abigail.
Oh, wow. Abigail Dentra. Come on, Abigail. Oh, very cute. What size are you? 4?
Maybe.
Sit down.
Oh, wow. Lovely.
Yes, indeed. We've been working hard. There's our sweet potato and there's our veggies, very colorful. Our pita bread or Syrian bread this is Syrian bread, and then there's our little dip to go with it, and the rest is coming, Charlie. We're not doing badly. But your last name is Dentra. Are you from Dentra?
Unfortunately, no.
Where are you from?
I'm from Kwewu, the Eastern region.
Oh. And where did Richard find you?
At the youth program. I think I emceed the program.
Oh, you did?
Yes, I coordinated it, and then I think he saw the confidence. So.
Hey, what did you see? What did you see? Here, let me put that away.
I saw potential.
Oh, you did.
Yes.
You did. And you haven't looked back since?
No, I haven't. She's been quite a good member of the team.
You pay her a lot of money?
I'm trying to keep her just on the edge.
So she doesn't get...
She doesn't leave me.
Swollen-headed and ahead of herself.
Exactly,
Okay.
yes.
So why don't we bless the food? You bless the food since you're so confident. I'm sure God will hear you quicker.
Amen. Yes, shall we pray? Father, in the name of Jesus, we thank you for this meal. We thank you for the life of the person who cooked it, and even for us who are about to eat it. Bless us all in Jesus' name. Amen.
Amen. The person who cooked it and we who are about to eat it. So we start with our Syrian bread and our dip, or
You start
we start with our ooh and ah.
Yes.
Okay. Hey.
Interesting.
Okay. This is...
I can see you've got some courage.
But this is something. This is finger food, isn't it? Really,
is.
Especially from a Teshi man. So I think this will do nicely.
Okay.
And where's my ah?
Here we are.
Where's my
Yes.
ah? Okay, so now let me stir my ah.
Your R.
I'm going
yes.
to eat the oil as well, or drain the oil.
Just drain it. That's it.
So why'd you put the oil on there? What does it do?
It just softens the impact.
Here's a little ah for you. Now that's a new name. I like that. I like that. So here I go with my sweet potato ah. Let's see. This is nice. But you know what I like about the ah? It's really fresh. Because when we buy sweet potato in the street, the pepper is usually overdone and overprocessed and kept over many
That's
days.
right, yes.
But this has got a nice fresh bite to it.
That's it. You've just got it. So is it? But since I enjoy pepper,
You're a pepper guy, man.
Interesting.
Ojoba.
beautiful.
Ah. Oh, I like this. Oh, I like this. I really, really like this. Do you like it? Oh, say you like it. You're just sitting there eating our food. You don't even praise us.
No, you see, it's nice, so I can't talk much. So.
Then
And fiber as well. You see?
when you've got your pita bread, and because you're sharing the meal, you don't take.
But I wish I hadn't had the skin because it's bitter.
Oh, so
You
sorry.
should eat it with the potato, not before you've done. Oh, that's a huge chunk of bread now. This is breaking bread. This is what communion is all about. That's it, isn't it?
So with the mayonnaise in there, it just gives it a different kick.
But it's fattening.
With moderation, you're okay.
I like the garlic. I like the garlic in the mayonnaise. It's very nice.
So the Spanish call it alioli. And that's a lesson from Najat.
First time tasting it.
Do you ever eat at their house?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
when who cooks? Richard or Nishat?
Nasha.
Then we'll just do the main meal, and I'll just quickly serve you on that one.
I'm so full already.
Okay, then I'll just give you a little tiny bit.
On there.
And on.
Thank you very much.
That's fine.
Hey, she doesn't eat much.
That's why she's still a size
Doesn't eat
4.
much.
How's that?
That's fine.
This is nice as well. This is nice as well. There's something. What do we put in there?
Garlic.
The seafood.
Seafood, yes.
Oh, that's what gives it that lovely
Yes.
taste. Oh, did we have prawn in there?
There's prawns, there's octopus, the squid.
Uh-huh.
And there's some mussels in there.
Because I can taste it, and I was trying to remember, what did we put in there?
And all I've done is just added the onions, the garlic, and the ginger. Just to give it a little bit of, so you get it's sort of like it infuses, as you leave it once you leave it there for a little while, the spaghetti just soaks it all in.
This is nice. In Teshi they would say, you are. Well, I don't only say the food is nice, but the food is nice, so you've got to believe me. And if you don't believe me, nowadays, you know what I say, try it at home and you'll be amazed. This is lovely food cooked by Richard Akita, just fresh from London. He's been living here a year, and he's put this lovely meal together, and I think it's super. Christmas is around the corner, so this is one of the meals that you should try at home. It's good for family, all that breaking bread and everything. It's a beautiful life. It's short and you must live it to the fullest. Rich, you're a life coach, so in closing, what would you like me to say to my audience? Something that will just hit them in the hearts and make them want to look forward to life.
Don't be threatened by the future. Live each day, one day at a time.
Don't be threatened by the future. Live life one day at a time. I'm Jackie Ankra. God bless. Bye-bye.
Asanka Delight was brought to you by
Indomie instant noodles,